It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Denver. It's the Chiefs and the Broncos, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 23.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, anytime you read to make a college, I felt like it's going to be the only time they're trying to hit that right to the outside in this game. They'll test the perimeter. But that time, they were up to the challenge.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. That's taken on the 25. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Up the middle they go. It's Reese. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now Pickett. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and a first down conversion. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. In motion, the tight end. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
53 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game.
It's 1st and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try to run it in, going option right.
Pickett lost it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes.
This all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a handoff up the middle. Rees, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, it's Rees, and some room to work. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 2nd down, it's Rees. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. Sanders' kick is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Avant brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Johnston.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. Mahomes now to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 19 yards away.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this AFC title game.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. On second down now, it's Reese.
78 yards on the ground in his first half with a Super Bowl berth on the line.
AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Reese. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things,
well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! Austin Hooper, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along.
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Hauled in by Avant. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Mahomes now on 1st down. Avant's got it over the middle. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Broncos 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points.
And that's caught inside the 30. So we are halfway home. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 7-2. The Chiefs calling on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Broncos! Marquise Brown, a 15-yard touchdown Brown.
And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one out.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now, once again, Kenny Pickett leading his offense out.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he...
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet? Oh, I've got the exact play to dial up.
Now, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done.
Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here's Pickett.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
This will be caught once again by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Pickett now on 1st down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
2nd and 10.
Pickett back to throw.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Quick slant to Brown.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You locked the door on them. Instead, they still go a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set ready to go. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. You're 2nd and a yard from the 34. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He finds his man complete. That's Nicholson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw into the hands of Hooper, and the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he finds his man complete. That's Nicholson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Open man is Duvernay. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 34 yards. And the Chiefs are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos are about set to go on offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Pickett lost it, and I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. It's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he stopped immediately there. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Well, the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos get a bit closer. Pickett to throw.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Now a carry here for their fullback. But a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. He is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, you know, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp next year, can't you? Unfinished business. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a